No good.
Oh, who was there? Birdman. Siren! And the Dogs have won by 2 points to make up for a preliminary final 2 years ago when the Crows beat them by 2 points.
Well, it's one of the great wins. This will lift the spirit of the Western Bulldogs. This will do a lot for their self-confidence and their self-belief. You can see there Liver being hugged a few years ago. He thought he kicked the winning goal. And we saw Rowan Smith also in that final, thumping his fists on the ground. He had the ball in his hands as the siren went, carrying it around the half-back flank. So they are very excited, and so they should be, because it's great to see a side come back. When they're 40 points down, they've been completely outplayed all day by the Crows, but they had some great performances in that last quarter. Luke Darcy was superb in the ruck. Thought Stephen Powell was just absolutely magnificent. Number 29 on screen. He was the catalyst. He really lifted the Bulldogs. He kicked a great goal at the start of the last quarter. Paul DiMartino won a lot of the ball as well. And the defence was magnificent because the Crows just couldn't score. That midfield worked so hard, and all of a sudden that run that the Crows had early in the game, that bounce and that confidence disappeared as the Bulldogs grew in strength. And you could see halfway through the quarter they had that momentum. It was just a matter of whether the time clock could beat them, and they were just fantastic.